today's video is going to be my market. It's my first market of the year. I am super excited. I just arrived. I don't know if you can see it. I just arrived. I didn't record myself putting everything inside the car, but I might show y'all taking it out. I'm not sure. But I forgot my tripod and my camera, so I'm gonna have to do everything on my phone. I'm going to go see what my space looks like first, and then I'm gonna get everything done. My little baby's crying. Okay, let's tend to him, and then I'll see y'all in a little bit. So I brought all my stuff in. That was hard. I seriously need a wagon or something, and I had to put my hair up. It's so hot. And then there's my little baby. He looks mad, but let's set this up. I'm going to have to come back and bring more stuff because I definitely do not have enough stuff, and everybody else's things look so good. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to start doing the tables, put them up, and let's see how this goes.
Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms, dancing to the limbo, stuck here in the middle. You tell me that it's simple, but I could paint 1,000 different pictures of what is wrong. But if we turn the clocks back a couple dials, we should throw them out.
Change of plans. I just got home. I put everything out and realized that I forgot so much things. So I didn't bring like baskets, stuff to put the plushies on. So everything was gonna be like one level. I forgot. I wasn't gonna take another table, but now I have to because I have so much stuff and not enough room. So I'm going to have to pack a lot of the stuff. I have like an hour because it takes me about 30 minutes to get there. I have about an hour to pack stuff up and then take it there. And then I'll just do the rest tomorrow. 7 is when it closes. It's already 4:30, so I have until 5:30, and then it'll take me 30 minutes to get there, 6, so an hour. But yeah, so I'm going to pack up baskets and everything, and then I'll see y'all in a little bit. Good morning. So it's 6:42 in the morning. Green light, but it's 6:42 in the morning. I didn't have enough time to go last night because I had to work on the laser machine. So by the time I finished everything, it was already 6 o'clock, and then I put it in my car, the GPS, what time I was going to get there, and it said 6:43. So I was like, I'll just wake up super early and get there as soon as they open. Right now it's showing that I'm gonna arrive at 7:12, which is perfect because they're supposed to open at 7, but nothing. I have my coffee and I brought a little bit of stuff to organize. Hopefully mine doesn't look the worst. I normally do farmers markets and not craft shows, so I feel like farmers markets are more like just place everything on the table, and craft shows you're like walking into a store. So if I do any more craft shows, I need to buy those grids. So now we know. Maybe we can look at like my videos from a year from now, like my market videos, and see if I improve on my displays or if I stay the same. Hopefully I improve, but I'll see y'all in a little bit when I get there. Okay, I just arrived. It's 7:16. I stopped at Human Bean to get a coffee. I got an iced caramel hazelnut mocha. I like these way better when they're warm, but I wanted ice because I knew I was gonna start sweating. Let's do a taste test. It's actually not bad. I made my own coffee and I freaking forgot to put sugar in it. I'm so upset. So I had to waste money and buy coffee. So I'm gonna unload everything and then I will see y'all inside.
Because time ain't ours, oh, but you fill me up, and I can feel it now.
some ideas. Everything looks so good. So let's see what I can come up with all this stuff. So I have these, and those buckets, the claw machine, tables, and let's just see what we can make up.
That you can get through like a camel through the needle. Everyday people are just 1,000 versions of who they were. So love me like we're equal, 'cause if there is no sequel, I'd rather live in peaceful understanding that we believed our every single word. Turn the clocks back a couple dials. We should blow them out, because time ain't ours. Oh, burn these blocks down.
I came up with, I just have my sign there: dinosaurs, elephants, bunnies, the mama octopus that flips over and has babies, my butt's jellyfish, bunnies. Then I got this idea from Emisu Designs. I'm going to add like random things right here, and then I'll put prices here in a little bit. This cart full of froggies, mushrooms, bees, and then beanies. And then over here I have this cute little rainbow, scrunchies, bracelets, Groot, unicorns, dinosaurs, and more bees. Still here. It's currently 3 p.m. and it hasn't been the best market, especially for it to be my first one of 2022. I'm not sleepy, but it looks like I am. My eye bags are so bad, but I've only sold a little bit. Hello. Hi. So I'm back from my market. I did alright. It wasn't the best market, but it wasn't the worst either. It was my first market inside and my first market in Odessa. I probably won't go back to Odessa, but it was really nice that it was inside, because I'm not as tired as I normally am at a 4-hour market that's outside. So I really like that aspect, but maybe the Odessa part wasn't that good. My best seller was frogs and bees, which that's what I was anticipating, so I made more of those. But overall, it was a good market. I am glad I got to experience it and thankful that they invited me to participate in this market. I will continue making crochet content. I really want to make like market prep videos and show y'all how I bulk make everything and how much time one item actually takes, because that's like my #1 question. I always get asked, how much did this take? How long did this take you to make? How long did this take you to make? And I'll tell them like a really long time, and they're like, but how many hours? Like, how long does it actually take? Yeah, so I really want to start making crochet content for anyone that's interested. I will get to that. I also need to film some yarn hauls that I have, but I just wanted to let y'all know that the market did go good, and I'm thankful that they invited me to participate. I will hopefully be back with more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to smile. Bye!
Miles we could build them up until the sky was as old. I lived 100 years of solitude with you, and never questioned what gives anyone the right to believe these superstitions outside of you.
After all that, my grand total was Hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to bring you along to my farmer's market. So you can see all my stuff back here. I just got here. Ooh, a Tesla! Nice! Sorry. I just got here. It's 6:55 in the morning. I still need to set up and everything. I went to Kent Quick, wanted to get a Red Bull, but they didn't have any of the new flavors, so I got an Alani instead. I got the mimosa. So I got the mimosa flavor, and then I also got the watermelon wave. I don't have a mimosa for obvious reasons. They're really good if you haven't had them. But sorry. Today is April 30th, I believe. My market is from 8 to 12 today. It's a little farmer's market, so everybody has to hand make their items, which I love. So you can't do like any wholesale like clothes or boutiques don't come here. It's all like macaroons, cookies, crochet plushies, bracelets, soaps, stuff like that. And I really love that everybody has to hand make their stuff. It just makes it like that much special. I don't have my brother here to help me today, so I'm going to unload everything by myself. Luckily, I'm at the edge of the street, so I literally just have to pop my trunk and my spot is right there. I don't have to use a wagon or dolly or anything. Dolly? No. Wagon, dolly. So that's nice. But the tent. I'm going to need help with the tent. So we'll see if someone helps me. If not, I'll make a fool of myself.
Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms, dancing to the limbo, stuck here in the middle. You tell me that.
Guys, I literally cannot get it to click on the top. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Let's try again.
It's simple, but I could paint 1,000 different pictures of what is wrong. But if we turn the clocks back a couple dials, we should throw them out, because time ain't ours, oh, but you fill me up, and I can feel it now. She said life is just a symbol for the pain that you can get through, like a camel through the needle. Everyday people are just 1,000 versions of who they were. So love me like we're
Okay, so now for I look like an egg. Okay, so now for the fun time, it's the decorating the tables part. I usually do the same thing every single time I come to the market. So I usually do like bees and like featured items on the front table. The right table, I usually do like aquatic animals, since I have so many octopus and whales and frogs. And then the other side is like random items, so like my bracelets and all my stuff like that. Sorry, someone was talking to me. So I'm just going to, I usually just take it out of random because they're all in these totes right here. So I know like a lot of bees are in this one and frogs. So I'll just put all the bees on this table and then organize it here in a little bit.
equal.
start setting up a little bit because I'm sure this part will get like repetitive, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like in the midway part. Like I literally always forget something, but today, oh, some fried in my face. Today I forgot the little buckets that I normally put everything in, so I only had this one because this is where I normally put my bags to give to people, but I didn't bring anything today, so I literally always forget something. So this is what I did. Okay, so normally all of this stuff would have been like in baskets, but I just spreaded it out, and it looks okay because I didn't have as much stuff as I normally do, so that's perfect. So I have the bell peppers, the bracelets, donuts, and onion, blueberries, hearts, scrunchies, a little bit of scrunchies. I need to make more. These string bracelets that I made in high school, but sell pretty well. Dinosaur, some pillow hearts, and then I had these in the cups, but they did end up falling over, so I just set them on the table, and then I put my sign right there. And then my gift cards with my little shopping cart, bees, and then I also have this tote bag full of bees, but I just need to put wings on them, so I'm gonna do that as soon as I stop showing y'all everything. But this side will be like the aquatic side, so it's the frogs, the little baby frogs, and the leggy frogs. Look how cute they are, and they look so mad, but it's like an army of frogs. And then whales, I need to make more whales, and jellyfish. I didn't realize how low I was. Stingray, the little baby whales, and then mushrooms. I also had to put the little mini bees out, and then I just had to price tag everything, but that's what it looks like. Okay, everything's all set up already, so I'm just going to work on some bees and putting the wings on them. I feel like I look like an egg. Super cold, but it's supposed to warm up here in a little bit, so that's good. But I'll just keep you updated. It's already, I think, 8:30. Let me check. 8:21. So the market's been open for 21 minutes already, but I just finished setting up, so let's just wait for people to get here. There's a couple of people here, but not much. But I will let y'all know.
Because time ain't ours, oh, these blocks down, couple miles we could build them up until the sky was as old. I lived 100 years of solitude with you, and never questioned what gives anyone the right to believe these superstitions outside of human intuition. 'Cause tonight it's enough for me to know that you and I exist inside this paradise. And if we turn the clocks back a couple dials, we should throw them out, because time ain't ours. Oh, these blocks down, couple miles we could build them up until the sky was as old.
Guys, we made our first sale. So I sold 2 small bees and a rose, and they're twins. The little girls were twins, and they both got bees. It was so cute. And then the little boy got a rose. So I'm happy I made my first sale. I need to write it down and then work on more wings. So they got the 2 bees that I just finished, so let's make some more. It's been a pretty good day so far. It's already 9:51 and I have like half a page. I am sewing on the last pair of wings, and I only have 1 wing left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bees. So I didn't even count, so I probably should have counted. Hello. But yeah, so I can't finish the bees, but this is my last one, and I have 4 on the table, so I'll have 5. I've sold quite a bit already, but yeah, I will let y'all know what else happened. Okay, it's 10:30 and I just want to show y'all what my booth looks like as of right now. So this side I haven't sold that much stuff at all. And then I keep restocking these, but I'm finally out of, ugh, a bug just went in my mouth. I keep running out I ran out of wings, so I only have those 2 left. And then I keep putting more of these out and more flowers out. And then this side, I've sold a couple of the mini stuff and the mushrooms. That's what it looks like at 10:30. And then I'll show y'all an ending at what it looks like at 12. Snack time and water time. Someone staring at me, but we made it to the back of the page and then I got busy. And I've sold 2 donuts, which I've never sold a donut before. I think I've sold one like when I first started making them, but I've had the same 5 donuts forever, and I finally sold 2. I'll update it on more items. Hello! Guys, we sold out of the little frogs, so I'm going to take the little tag. So those are $12, and I just did the leggy froggies, $12 as well, just to make it easy. And then we have 1 bee left and about like 20 minutes left to go for the market, so let's see what happens. Okay, it's already 12 o'clock, so let me show y'all what we have. I hope I do not get copyrighted for this music, but it's just a random person singing. So I have a ton of this stuff left, and then I had a couple of sunflowers, tulips, lavender. The mini bees, I have a ton in a bag and I just take them out randomly. I have these 2 left. So this little bee with pink stripes and green eyes. And then I sold all my little frogs, but I cannot get these to sell. I've never had, not never, but I have like a lot of trouble selling the bigger ones, but the little ones sell. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's the price point or what it is, but I sold a couple of whales, my jellyfish, the other gray whales, so I need to make more of these too. But yeah, so that's what my booth looks like after. So now it's time to tear down, and I'll time-lapse that so y'all can see it, and then later on tonight I'll do a price, or calculate how much I made and tell y'all what my bestseller was and how much of each thing I sold. I tried to take pictures of each thing that I sold so I can show y'all a picture of it and how much I charged for it, but I will show y'all that here in a little bit. Someone's coming. I was literally just telling y'all how these don't sell and I just sold one. Okay, so now it's the end. It's already like 12:02 or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna tear down my booth. My phone's on 10%, so I'm gonna put it on the charger, but I'm just gonna load everything up and go home and see my babies. It's already 9 o'clock at night, so as soon as I got off of my market, we went to go eat and did like our car inspection, went shopping, went to my mother-in-law's house. We did a ton of stuff. So it's barely 9 o'clock, so I'm barely getting to this part, hence why I look like a mess. But let me tell y'all how much money I made. I barely calculated it all. So I just counted what was in my like card account, so like my PayPal account, Venmo, and all the cash that I had. So I got a certain number. I didn't go through each item and calculate it like that, so if someone does the math and it's not completely right, or I missed a sale, or I missed something, this is what I have counted without counting how much I actually sold. So like I'm gonna tell y'all which item, how many items of each item I sold and how much I sell it for. So before I get to this, talking about money, I want to let y'all know that I do live in Texas. My prices will probably not be the same prices as yours. I probably charge more than y'all, or I probably charge way less than y'all. I just want to let y'all know that I am not, I don't know how to word it without sounding like I'm shoving money down y'all's throat, I guess. I'm literally just showing y'all how much I made and want to show y'all to inspire y'all. I do not want this to come off at the in a wrong way or anything. I am literally just showing y'all how much I made at a 4-hour market. So my market is every Saturday from 8 to 12 in the morning, or 8 in the morning till 12, so noon. I try to go every Saturday. Every Saturday is not the same. Some Saturdays I make way less. Some Saturdays I make just about the same. So I am going to tell y'all how much I sold of each item. I tried to take pictures of every single item so I could insert it like right here for y'all. So maybe I should scoot to the side and then I'll insert pictures right here of the item. If I missed one, I'm so sorry, but let's get into this. Okay, so this is in no specific order. It's just from when my first sale was. So when I'm writing my sales down, I write it all down. So I write like a small b, the price, and how they paid me. So I just went down the list, no specific order at all. So for the first item, it's a small b. I charged $18 for this and I sold 11. Okay. Next item, rose. I sold 5 and I sell them for $9 each. Leggy froggy. I sold 2. I only took 2. I didn't know how they were gonna do, so I only took 2 and I sold them at $12. The little blueberry, sold 1 at $11. String bracelets, I sold 4 at 50 cents. I made these bracelets when I was in high school, so a long time ago. A little under 10 years ago, so I just found them in a little container and I just decided to sell them. So I sell them really cheap at 50 cents. It's literally like just string in a button, so I don't charge a lot for them. I sold 5 sunflowers at $9 a piece. 1 small mushroom for $22. 1 tulip for $9. No, 1 tulip at $7. I wrote 9, but it's 7. Tulips are 7. I sold 14 mini bees at $5. Also with these, I bulk made these. I made about 200 last year. None of them sold. I literally sold like 3 at a market and never sold them again until recently. So some items just won't sell and then out of nowhere will sell really good. So I don't know, but I sell those at $5 a piece. I'm trying to get rid of those because I want to only use like parfait chunky yarn or velvet yarn and stay away from acrylic. So I'm selling those really cheap so I can get those out of my stock. So I can start just using velvet and parfait chunky and like Sweet Snuggles softer yarn because I do not want to use acrylic anymore. I usually get blisters every time I use it, TMI. So I sold 2 mini whales at $9 a piece, 2 mini octopus at $9 a piece, 2 large bees at $40 a piece, one jellyfish at $25. Jellyfish are really popular and I need to make more. I only had one left, so I really need to make more jellyfish because they sell really good. I sold 6 little frogs at $12 a piece, 2 small whales at $16 a piece, 1 medium sitting whale at $45. Normally I charge $55 for this size if it's a burlap blanket yarn, but I've been trying to get rid of this dinosaur forever. So I sold, yeah, that medium dino at $45. I sold 2 donuts at $20 a piece and 1 medium frog at $22. So that's all the items I sold. My best seller was mini bees and I sold them for $5 a piece. So, I mean, that makes sense because it is my cheapest item. After that was my small bees. So I sold 11 bees. I only had 1 left over. So I feel like if I would have taken more small bees, I would have sold more. But since I only had that many, that's how much I sold. So I basically sold out of my small bees because I only had 1 left. And it was like a pink and, it was yellow with pink stripes and then green eyes. After that was my little frog. So this little frog is from the small bee. Sorry, the small bee pattern is Katie Dids. I'm sure y'all know her, love her. She's amazing. And then the little frog, I sold 6. So that was my 3rd bestseller. I sold 6, and that pattern is from Emmy Sue Designs. She's amazing, awesome, love her, love her hair. So after that, it was just like 5 items, 4 items, and then 2. So if anything, I feel like making smaller items of patterns you already love is the best bet in my case. So like if you really like the little frog pattern from Emmy Sue Designs, I would recommend doing it in acrylic size and then just selling it a little bit cheaper. I really need to do that. I want to see how little I can get them, and I can maybe put them in the claw machine. So today I didn't take the claw machine, but normally I do stick my mini bees in there since I already charge $5 and I charge $5 to play. I just use the same rules as Emmy Sue because I don't want to deal with making it more expensive or less expensive or whatever. So after all that, I'm like thirsty. After all that, my grand total was $776. I'm so happy. That is insane to me how good of a farmer's market I did today. I like cry every time I go home because I cannot believe that people want things that I make out of my own hands in their house, or they want to like support me. It makes me so happy. So $776. The booth fee is $30, so that's $746. And I do not count my yarn, like my profit. So this is just how much I made flat out. And then if you were to subtract yarn and supplies and time, obviously it goes a lot lower, but this is just how much I made in 4 hours. So I'm really thankful for everybody who supports me, likes, comments, subscribes, likes my Instagram page, my Facebook page. It's just LUMIEELLARTT on Instagram and Facebook. So I'll put it down below so y'all can check it out if y'all want to. Someone just came in here. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to smile. Bye! Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be another market video. I already have 2 up on my channel. I'll put them down in the description so y'all can check them out. Today is May 21st
and my market is from 8 to 12, so we'll see how I do. But I already have everything loaded in the car. We just got here, so you're gonna watch us unload, set up, and then I might give y'all a summary of how my day went. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on to the video.
So I had to lay everything down. It's so windy, per usual. But we did make our first sale already. I sold a small heart for $10, so yay!
Y'all got lots of shade, huh?
Yes. Guys, this wind is no joke. And I'm on mom duties. He did not want to stay in the car with my brother. But here we are. But it's so freaking windy. I think y'all can hear it. You're trying to grab it? Say we're at the farmer's market. We're at the farmer's market. Update. Our canopy went flying, so now we don't have a canopy. So like everybody this way, they all took theirs down because the wind is so bad. But we've only had one sale today. It's been a really slow market, but we'll see if it picks up. It's like at 9:20.
Ryan Little.
Yoga.
Glue some felt eyes onto this little whale while I'm at the market. So I have these heart ones. So I'm just going to glue them on. My glue gun. Hello. It's 10:50. We have quite a bit, not that many sales, maybe like less than 10, but more than 5. It's still been like super slow. There's like hardly anybody here, but yep. Okay, it's 11:30. About 30 minutes left. I've sold not much at all. I barely made it to half the page. So it's been a really slow farmer's market, but that's okay. I've sold bees. That's been like my main seller today, and bracelets. So I make like these little string bead bracelets just to like even out my cost. So I sell them cheaper than my crochet items, and I've sold quite a bit, and I have a list of bead bracelets that I need to make. But yeah, I have 30 minutes left, and I'll check back in at 12, and I'll show y'all my after booth of what it looks like. It's 11:55, so I'm going to show y'all what my tables look like. So I sold some bracelets, so it was a little bit fuller earlier. I sold some little hearts too, and then one of these hearts, which I've been trying to get rid of them since Valentine's, so that's good. I sold one scrunchie, and some lady asked if I had more colors, so I need to make different colors. Sold these. I had to lay this down because it was so windy, and then I picked it up earlier to take a picture and the bees fell backwards. So I don't know if I should put like a light film on the back just so that it doesn't fall. We'll see. And then here's my aquatic side. So I sold a big frog, the little frogs, and then some mushrooms. But that's what it looks like. So now it's time to go home and give y'all a summary of what it was like today. Okay, now it's boy camera. I look like a boy. I put a scrunchie in my hair. Can y'all see it? But let's put everything away already. So we were able to make it a little bit past the mark, but that's fine. Not all markets can be great. I just put baby down to sleep, so I had to come outside to record the outro. But overall, the market was really slow, windy, and I did not do that great. Sorry. But yeah, it wasn't as great as my other markets. This was by far the worst market I've had all year, so that's not good. I think it was just like the day, because there wasn't that many people that walked by as usual. But yeah, you win some and you lose some. But here's one of the scrunchies that I make these scrunchies. I just crochet them. Look, I'll show you what it looks like in my hair. I love it so much, and it's like so poofy. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to smile. Bye. Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be another market. I already have everything in the back. We just got here. Today, I'm not going to show y'all us unloading everything. I don't know if it's like too redundant. I have shown y'all in my past market videos. But if y'all do like that part, then let me know and I'll include it next time too. I'm just going to show y'all me setting up the tables, like the design process, but not me putting everything out. But if you want to see my market video and see how I do today, just keep on watching. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I did the tables a little bit different today. So instead of putting like a upside down U, I did it like a right side up U, so people can walk in and look. So this table is going to be the aquatic side per usual, and I'm just going to put the net on and then put all the aquatic animals on here, and then we can organize it the way we want it to look.
You used to call me sweetheart. It was different when we first met. Fast car with your hand on my headrest. Wow, your voice was my favorite sound. Oh, but now you say you miss me. Haven't seen you in a while since you did what you said you would never do to me. Well, click, click, bang, bang. This sweetheart ain't so sweet. Broken heart in a skin-tight black dress. I can look good through the madness. I don't play nice like I did before. You had me on a leash and you liked that. These puppy dog eyes now bite back. I don't play nice like I did before. It all went up in flames. You used to call me sweetheart. It was different when we first met. Fast car with your hand on my headrest. Wow, your voice was my favorite.
That's all the aquatic animals I have, and then I have my basket of whips that I need to work on. But for now, that's all I have. So I think I slept wrong. My neck hurts so freaking bad. Okay. I'm trying to not get anybody else in the video.
Oh, but now you say you miss me. Haven't seen you in a while since you did what you said you would never do to me. Well, click, click, bang, bang. This sweetheart ain't so sweet.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Sweet.
Don't worry about it.
You would drive and I would ride shotgun, but now it's just me. I've become the only one behind the wheel. Yeah. used to call me sweetheart. It was
I
different.
need to make more whales. More of the small ones. I have a lot of this size.
When we first met, fast car, with your hand on my headrest. Wow, your voice was my favorite sound. Oh, but now you say you miss me. Haven't seen you in a while since you did what you said you would never do to me. Well, click, click, bang, bang. This sweetheart ain't so
them out as much as I can so that it takes up more table space. And then now for my favorite part, all the bees.
So now we're going to your bedroom. Don't you think we're moving too soon? I love to hear you when you complain about your best friend, how she's so late. And as you're talking, I start thinking, all the details start to sink in. But I don't care about the right now. Spend the summer in this beach house. 'Cause I will try to play my part. My lies memorized in my heart. I keep losing to a moment where I'm with you, I just can't focus. I love to hear your crazy theories about conspiracies on TV. I know the truth and it's so simple. Blame it all on stupid impulse. And I keep living out of my head. Just forgive me for my silence. 'Cause I will try to play my part. My lies memorized in my heart. 'Cause I will try to play my part. My lies memorized in my heart.
No, he got dirty from falling. No. So now the wings are all brown. Dang it. So I'm just going to take off the wings off of this one and then put new wings. Oh, that sucks. Good thing it's only that part and not the face or nothing. Okay, let's do the random side. Okay, my battery's about to die, so let me switch it out and then I'll be right back. Okay, I have a fully charged battery, so let's do it.
Far off dreams.
So I already have the bees on this side. I don't know. Maybe no. Because the only thing I have is bees and I don't want it to be too empty. Yeah, I'm going to So another bee fell and it's ruined. I made the executive decision to just lay that thing down so that the bees don't fly. It's not even that windy and it fell. So I really need to make the backing that I wanted to make. But let's continue on to this table. Oh my gosh, they are falling. So we're gonna do it like that. And these are laying down. I'm an idiot. I was trying to put all the tables like normally, so I was doing everything on the outside instead of when you walk in, you're looking at it forward. So I had to redo everything, but I'll show y'all here in a little bit. But for now, market starts, I'm just going to work on sewing up all the whips that I have in this basket. So I'm gonna do that and then glue on some felt eyes on some of the items. So I woke up this morning at 5 and made about 20 pairs of felt eyes and I forgot them. I'm so upset. But I did have these and all my market stuff, so I can glue on a little bit of felt eyes. Hopefully I have enough. I'll let y'all know. Guys, we made our first sale, thankfully. I'm so happy. And my little baby decided to join. Our first purchase is pizza. My brother went to go get it and I'll show y'all what it looks like once he gets back. And then we'll go around and buy some more stuff.
The spinning step, you wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me. Strike up the thunder, make the
The music is right in front of me, so I have to scream. But it's already 10:30 and today's market's been really good. Hello!
Some car keys. We have a lady looking for them. If you guys could look around you and see if you see some car keys that have been dropped to the ground or something, or left out at your booth. And they're over here by
I'll
me
be back.
if you find them.
Saying it's 10:30 already. Time is going by so freaking fast. It's been a good market so far. It's like little gushes of wind, but it's not that bad, so great. But I'll keep y'all updated. So this market was alright. It's already 12 o'clock, so we're going to tear everything down, and then I'll give you all an update when we get home. A mushroom just fell, but yeah. I'll let y'all know how I did. so freaking hot. I had to put my hair up. So I have boy hair, but today's market was alright. We are heading home. We just finished loading the truck, or the car. So we took a nap as soon as we got home. And it's already 4 o'clock. We were both super tired, but hopefully now I can edit the video, or I'll see if I just do it tomorrow and let y'all know how my market went. And there's the bucket of fell eyes that I made this morning. Hi. Okay, so I had to come outside because my son is sleeping and this is like the only place I can record this. So I calculated how much I made today. I didn't even make it to half of the page. I'm like one line away from half of the page. Today wasn't so great. And as I started to think about it, it is Memorial Weekend and graduation was happening today. There was quite a bit of people there, but not that many. And my son wanted me to hold him the whole time. And I've noticed at markets, if I'm not standing, I don't get as much sales. So when I'm sitting down with my son, I guess people don't want to walk in, or they just don't feel as welcomed as they would if I was standing up and saying hello to everybody. I tried to say hello to as many people as I could, but it didn't translate into my sales. So if y'all want to know how much I made, just keep on watching. Forgot to take pictures of most of the items like I did last time in my other market video, but if some of the items are the same, I'll just include the picture like I did. Drink y'all's water. I'm so bad at drinking water. Okay, so for my first item, I sold 3 small whales, 1 leggy froggy, 2 small bees, 3 mini bees, 3 bead bracelets, 1 large bee, 1 little mushroom, and 1 small mushroom. So I sold what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 items today, which is so crazy to me. I'm so grateful for those 15 customers. The grand total of today's farmers market was $188. Ding, 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 ding. So for a 4-hour market, I made $188. The booth or vendor fee is $30, so $158. I also tried to pay myself $100 every market just so that I could have some money back from my items. But I'm just going to end up saving all of it for tax reasons, and I won't get any profit this time. But I did make $188, and I'm so grateful to each and every single person that stopped by my booth, checked my stuff out, complimented me, for people that like and subscribe to my channel, like my Instagram, everything. I'm so grateful for every single one of y'all. But if y'all are wanting to do a market, do it. It's so beneficial, and you get to put your name out there. So I think it's worth it. But that's all for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to smile. Bye. Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be my market videos, but today is Friday. My market's tomorrow at 8 in the morning, but I wanted to show y'all what it's like the day before market day and show y'all how stressful it is. I just finished showing y'all how much I was able to crochet on my trip. So if y'all like recognize the background and the same shirt, I literally did not move at all I'm just here showing y'all, just starting this video right after finishing that one. But I have a lot of felt ice to glue on. I have like ends to sew in, and I have to put everything in the car still. But I just wanted to show y'all what it's like the day before market, because sometimes you expect it to be nice and breezy and relaxing, and it's not. It's stressful, especially if you do it the day before or the night before. But if y'all want to see me stress out and see how my market goes, just keep on watching. Okay, my room is a mess, but it's 8:30 and I just got home. I've been out and about all day, and I am barely going to start packing the car and preparing for my market tomorrow. Sorry. Ah! You're falling. So I need to sew in all the ends to these wells and bees, add felt eyes, and I think that's it. I also had this black foam that I'm going to add on the back of the bees so that they don't fall backwards. So I need to cut this. So let's cut this and then we can glue eyes. I also left my son outside with his dad. So let's go check on him and make sure he's okay. Okay, we're on my garage floor and let's cut this out. So I have these like X-Acto knives. Oh! One fell. Hold on, let me get in a different spot so that's not so dark. Okay, that's better. So, once I cut this, I'm not sure how I'm going to put it on the hexagons. Maybe I can just like double side tape it, because I don't want to put it on there so that it stays forever. I'm scared. Oh, that was good. Okay. So let me just fast forward through this and I'll show y'all what it looks like once it's done. Don't mind my beautiful background. But I did finish this and it fits perfect. So I did a really good job at that. So it'll look like this, and then I think I'm just going to tape down the sides with Scotch tape, and then hopefully this works for tomorrow. I am not sure. I have like 1 minute of memory left. I'm not sure how long, or if it's going to be windy tomorrow, but if it's not, then this is going to be perfect. The back is a little funky because of the way I was cutting it, but no one's gonna see the back. But let me just tape this. I need a different memory card. It's like screaming at me that I have 1 minute left. Okay. There. I taped it. That's what it's gonna look like. Now, my brother's going to help me load the car, and then I'll show y'all the other stuff that I have to do. I won't show y'all loading up the car since it's a little redundant, but all of this pile will be gone. But let me get a different memory card and I'll be right back. So, as I was deleting footage, I just found a video that I never edited. I'm not sure if I even finished the video, but it was me market prepping. So let me know if y'all want that video, and I can put it out for y'all, because I have all the video footage of it. Okay, so Right now, I'm just going to sew in all the ends. I have this pile, 3, 4 buckets right here. So I'm going to sew all these ends in, and then we will add felt eyes. But here's a little time lapse of that.
And to think that for you I would've put it all on hold. Now I'm playing in the sand till it turned to gold. Midas hands, but we all grow old. Can't have my soul, let my heart turn stone. Guess I gotta say it twice, it ain't my fault. Every little thing got a price, that's what I thought. That's what they taught. Yeah, I'ma take my chance till I drop. You know this ain't the time for the two of us. Ooh, I ain't got space to be thinking about growing older. Done my thinking, me and you. Yeah, guess it's over. It was a rainbow, but was sinking. Lost my hue. I might come running back when our hearts get back on track. When the stars line up, that's that. I've been attached, just looking out. We move so fast, was moving south. Through my secret sauce, pull in and out. Miss how you gloss that pretty mouth. You know this ain't the time for the two of us. Ooh, I ain't got space to be thinking about you.
Gloss that, love it when you toss it back, love it when you talk back. Girl, you get me off track, so off-white tracksuit, just so I can floss, yeah. With my new biddy, she ain't let my off yet. Could've been you, still feeling on my ditty, but you lost that. You had real privileges for this, all snap. Now you getting time out, cause you hit it where my heart's at. Got me going deeper than Amari when that ball snap. Heard you sold your soul on Macari, got you call lacking. Now I'm next door, at the party while you jaw jacking. You know it's Rashad, in the rarest in the raw fashion. I'm still trying to figure how this all happened, huh?
You know this ain't.
I'm getting tired of sewing, but I have 2 frogs left and then 3 leggy froggies. I did not realize how much whips I had. Let me show y'all. Okay, let me show y'all how much whips I have. My phone died, so I'm not gonna be able to time lapse all of these, but I have a whole tote of stuff. So that's good. It's mostly whales, frogs, and bees, but we're going to add felt eyes once I'm done with these, and then I think that'll be all for tonight. I wanted to spray paint the wood pink, but we don't have pink spray paint, and I really do not want to go to the store. But we're just going to do felt eyes, fill up my money bag, and then sleep so that we can be well rested for the market tomorrow. My boyfriend and I decided to have a movie night, so we're watching Kung Fu Panda 3. I've never even seen any of the Kung Fu Pandas, and this one is surprisingly funny. So instead of doing felt eyes right now, I'm just crocheting these rainbow bees and stuffing them and then closing them up, so maybe I can add bees to these, I can maybe add eyes to these 2 later. I just don't want to have the glue gun on the bed next to my son and my boyfriend, just in case I burn myself or burn them, like the glue gun falls. I just don't want that to happen. So I'm just crocheting until this movie's over, and then I'll do felt eyes. But yeah, that's how my night's going. It's 11:35 already, but there's an hour left on the movie, so maybe by 12:30, and then maybe like at 1 I'll do felt eyes. I still need to take a shower tonight and wash my hair, and that is it, and I'm done until tomorrow. I just realized I have to sew wings onto bees as well. I have the Parfait Chunky bees done, but I do need to make the Sweet Snuggle bee wings, and I see a little bit of white over there, so I have to crochet Sweet Snuggle wings, and then if I don't get to putting the wings on tonight, then I'll do it at the market like I usually do. But I'm going to finish this one and then do the wings, and then we'll see how far we are on the movie. But that's it. I think I have to make a total of like, I think I have 3 Sweet Snuggle bees or 4, so 6 to 8. But I don't think I'm going to complete that many with how much white I have left, so we'll just do it until I run out of white yarn. Good morning.
thinking about you. You know this ain't the time for the two of us. Ooh, I ain't got space.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock right now, and I didn't finish the bees, but I'm going to take my glue gun that it ran by battery, so I need to charge it right now, and then I'm gonna get my money out so that I can have change, and then brush my hair and get dressed. So I usually take like about $50 or $60 in change. And then I have my PayPal card reader. It's just in my fanny pack. My battery's about to die, so let me switch that out. But I'll just talk to y'all once I'm ready. We are all set up already, so I'm going to start decorating the table. I already have like the tablecloths and everything down. It's 7:27, so I have about 30 minutes to do this. So I did it like I usually do, not when people walk in, just like the outside, since I have Georgie with me and I didn't like people coming in. I felt like I was out of the thing, so I did it so people can walk around, and I have enough space on both sides of the tent so people can walk. But we are going to put bees all on the front table like we usually do, and it's not windy at all, so this should work hopefully. If it doesn't, I'm going to be really sad. And I also brought these hexagon glass things that I found at Dollar Tree, and I think they'll be perfect to put the bees on there, so we'll see. But I don't know if I should do a time lapse of this or just like a regular video, but maybe we can do both, a little bit of both.
To be thinking about you.
You know this ain't time for the two of us. Ooh, I ain't got space. Thinking about you.
So the other two sides I could do with the time lapse, but my phone is about to die per usual. I brought the Morphe, what is it called? But we're going to set up this side, the random side. I need to make more scrunchies, but I have the bracelets, donuts, the peccacorn, hearts, and then a witch that I made. So we're gonna set this up. Oh, these are like perfect for 4th of July. Okay. So I'm just gonna try to spread these out as like wide as possible, just so that it takes up a lot of space. I'm gonna give these out for free because they're like the old scrunchies that I used to make, and they're not as big as these, so it looks funny.
You used to call me sweetheart. It was different when we first met. Fast car with your hand on my headrest. Wow, your voice was my favorite sound. Oh, but now you say you miss me. Haven't seen you in a while since you did what you said you would never do to me. Well, click, click, bang, bang. This sweetheart ain't so sweet. Broken heart in a skin-tight black dress. I can look good through the madness. I don't play nice like I did before. that. These puppy dog eyes now bite back. I don't play nice like I did before. It all went up in flames. You used to call me sweetheart.
So this is what I came up with. So I have the hearts. Let me move this one up. This table is always like random and doesn't make sense at all. But we have the bees, and I still have a couple that I need to sew the wings on. And then the little mini ones. I think we'll put the mini ones right here. Bless you, Dada. I really do like these hexagons. So there's that, and then this side is full. I think I felt like I should have probably did this table over there and put the bees over here, but it looks pretty good. All the leggy froggies are so cute. We made our first sale, and they were regulars, and she is the sweetest. She always tips me, and she tipped me $10. I'm so appreciative of her. I need to get their names so that I can call them by their first names, but he was falling asleep in the chair, so then I put him inside the car with my brother, and of course he started crying like he was crazy. So he's just out here. But yeah, I don't know what time it is. It's 8:30, but I'll keep y'all updated. Okay, it's 10:30. I just got my son to sleep finally. It's so freaking hot. I've done pretty good, but there's not that many people. I feel like, I don't know. I just don't know. But I've done a couple of sales. It's just so hot. I'm so sleepy. And I didn't finish my coffee. I have like about half left. And I need a cooler because my water is getting hot. But I will keep you all updated. Okay, I'm back home. Today, it was too hot. I didn't record as much as I wanted to, but it is so freaking hot. It was like miserable. I need to look for a farmer's market that's inside, because going outside, I'm not used to the heat for one, and then having my son with me, he gets frustrated so easily, and I feel so bad. Like he shouldn't have to be out in the sun because of me, you know? So I'm going to start looking for a farmer's market inside, because that was brutal. But I'm going to make birria tacos right now, and then I can update y'all either right after or later tonight. It depends if I'm going to sleep or not. I'm not that tired. I'm not as tired as I thought I would be. I fell asleep at 1:30 last night and woke up at 3. So I only have an hour and a half of sleep, and I feel not horrible. But I'm gonna make those tacos, and then I will update y'all about today's market. Hello, it's the day after my market. I did pretty good at my market. I did more than what I thought I did. I wrote down everything that I sold already. I forgot to take pictures, but I will just let y'all know what type of yarn I use for each item. So the first item I sold was a small heart. I used Burnett blanket on that, and it was just a random free pattern that I found on Pinterest. The second item, I'm just gonna go down the list. So I only sold one of those. I sold 3 little octopus. I used Parfait Chunky on that item, and that is also a free pattern I found on Instagram, and I just tweaked it a little bit to make it my own. I sold 2 little leggy froggies using Parfait Chunky. 3 mini bees that are made out of acrylic yarn. 5 little bees that are Parfait Chunky. 1 tulip, which is acrylic yarn. 3 medium leggy froggies that I use Parfait Chunky, or no, not Parfait Chunky, Parfait XL or Sweet Snuggles. 2 small whales, that is Burnett blanket. 1 stingray, which was velvet and acrylic together. 2 mini whales, which was acrylic yarn. 3 scrunchies, Parfait Chunky. 1 bead bracelet. 2 string bracelets. 1 onion that was acrylic yarn, and I've been trying to get rid of it for so long, and I'm so happy I finally got rid of it. 1 little frog, which was adorable yarn from Hobby Lobby, and 1 mushroom that was burlap blanket. So I sold a lot of Parfait Chunky and burlap. I feel like all the acrylic yarn, I'm trying to push all of the acrylic yarn out of my inventory, so I keep trying to sell it because I don't want any of my inventory to have acrylic yarn anymore unless I absolutely have to. Like the flowers, I feel like I have to. I haven't tried to make a flower with Parfait Chunky or velvet. I've just used acrylic yarn. And then I think that's the only thing that I have to use acrylic. I have been stocking up, or not stocking up, but buying velvet yarn so that I can start using that for my mini items, and then my littles and smalls are Parfait Chunky, and then my larger items are with Parfait XL or Sweet Snuggles. Sorry. But yeah, that is all the items that I sold. So I sold a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 5, 14, 15, 18, 20, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 32 items. I sold a total of 32 items in 4 hours. My first sale was like at 8:30. I think I told y'all yesterday. But out of all that, I did receive my first check at a farmer's market. That was exciting. And she was the sweetest lady ever. So I had $173.50 paid with card, $150 paid in cash, $27 paid through Venmo, and $47 on a check, which was a grand total of $397.50. Overall, it was a great market. I loved it. I had a lot of fun. My only con of markets recently is how hot it is. I hate the heat so much, and I feel so bad because I have my son with me and also my brother, because I take my brother with me so that he can take care of my son or help me with him. But I feel so bad because my brother is out there in the heat when he can just be at home sleeping, and also my son could be doing the same thing as well. So I am looking into finding markets indoors because I love doing these market videos and I love going to markets. I don't want to stop going to markets. If I don't find a inside market, I think that I'm just going to do every other Saturday instead of every Saturday. Because the heat was brutal. It was a lot. But I did really good. I honestly thought that I had only made like $200, and when I started counting, I was surprised that I made that much. So basically, it would be like $100 per hour, but $397 does not include the amount of time, yarn, my booth fee, and all that. So I add right here everything that I have to get rid of from that grand total. So the grand total was $397.50. $30 goes to the vendor's fee. $50 goes to my brother for helping me. And this is my grand total. Sorry, my ring light just went out. But oh, sorry, and let me turn it on. So this is my total. I still have to subtract how much hours each item took me, the amount of yarn I used. So out of all that, I think it's like around $300. I think a little bit more. I made maybe $150 profit out of everything if you do the math. Normally I don't calculate how long items take me or how much yarn each item does, but if y'all would like to see a video like that, let me know and I will calculate everything so that you know exactly how much money you're making at your market. Because yeah, I made $300, but that doesn't include supplies and time and all that. So it would be nice to know how much I actually made in 4 hours. But with all that, that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to smile. Bye! Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is super exciting. I'm going to be doing my first ever night market. The market is from 7 to 10. This is my first night market. I am so excited, mainly because your girl cannot handle the heat. Nope. The 8 to 12 market, even if it's in the morning, from 10 and on, it's horrible. It's so freaking hot. So I signed up for this market. Hopefully it goes well and I enjoy it. It's my first ever doing a market with this certain person, so we will see. Right now it is, let me tell y'all, 2:47. The market starts at 7, but we're leaving my house at 5, so I have about 2 hours and 15 minutes to get ready, and I'm just sewing on wings to these bees. And then I need to make some jumbo leggy froggies, and I think that is all. I am also going to go through my, so here's my, excuse the mess, but my market bucket right here, and then I have these two that have like some trash in it and like some stuff that I have to organize. So we're gonna go through that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record it, but I guess you will see if we do. I also wanted to curl my hair and put a little bit of makeup on because my son scratched me. I feel like I'm just rambling, but yes, if you want to see how I do at my first night market and y'all want to see my setup, I am taking my LED lights, so I'm super excited. The person, what is she called? The host, I guess, right? The person who puts the market together said that we should take like battery operated lights. I really wanted to take my Christmas lights, but I have to plug them into the wall. So I'm taking my LED lights instead, and I don't know. I feel like it would look really cool. I really want to do like the pink setting and watch it pop, but I feel like it might like take away from the color of the plushies, but we will see. That was just 2 minutes of me talking like I was crazy, but if you want to see, just keep on watching. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so normally after my markets, I normally just throw everything in these tote buckets, and I don't organize them. I haven't organized them like maybe 2 months, but I just organized them. I had 3 tote buckets like this filled with inventory and like stuff to set up my display. Literally all my inventory fits in one, so that makes me really sad that I thought I had more inventory than this, but we have 1 bucket of inventory. And then right now, excuse the mess, right now I'm just putting all like the display things in here. Also, if you watched my vlog, my live of us doing the pegboards together, I'm not gonna take them because I haven't bought a Lazy Susan so that I can use this, and I really don't want to go to the store and waste time looking for one before the market. So I'm just going to leave these here and we'll use them at my next market. But I just wanted to let y'all know, so if you watched my live and you were like, well, where are the pegboards at? I'm still trying to put everything in this tote bag or tote bucket, and then I have a little bit more wings to sew, and then I'm really discouraged because I don't have as much inventory as I thought I did. But we will make the best of this, and I will take stuff to crochet there, or I'll see how much I can crochet right now, but I'm just letting y'all know.
You used to call me sweetheart. It was different when we first met. Fast car with your hand.
Okay, we We are in my bathroom. It's already 3:45 and I need to get ready. I'm gonna get ready now and then see how much time we have left. I've done a large leggy froggy body. I only needed to get to the part with the eyes because I'm going to use felt eyes. So I'm gonna get ready and then we'll see how much time I have left so I can see how many I can start and then I can just finish them at the market. I wanted to leave the house by 5 so we can get food and then drive over there. It's about 30 minutes to get there. And setup is at 5. You can start setup at 5:45. So I think we'll get there right on time. But yeah, he's just wants to be with me. So we'll see if I can make any bodies. I also found 2 Groots that I just need to sew on the tree branches and the leaves on. And then I pattern test 2 patterns this week. So it was like a 3-pack of farm animals and then a sloth. So I'm gonna take those as well because I don't have as much inventory as I thought I did. But I will let y'all know. But we'll see you in the next clip. Bye.
Hand on my headrest, wow. Your voice was my favorite sound. Oh, but now you say you miss me. Haven't seen you in a while since you did what you said you would never do to me. Well, click, click, bang, bang. This sweetheart ain't so sweet. Broken heart in a skin-tight black dress. I can look good through the madness. I don't play nice like I did before.
And I'm done. It's 3:57, so 10 minutes, 12 minutes, but my hair's curled. And now I'm just going to put on a little bit of makeup and then we can crochet some more. But I hope that was enjoyable. I'm not sure because this is like a crochet vlog, but I needed to get ready, so I just included it in there. I'm done. Joke's on me. I do not know how to put makeup on and it's still on my forehead, but that's a-okay. Oh, is it dry? Now I'm just gonna get dressed and then finish doing some leggies.
The wings aren't.
If I'm being 100% honest, I do not know anything about fashion or style, but I wanna wear this. I'm kind of getting like clown vibes, but I'm comfortable in it and that's all that matters. And I'm wearing it with my Converse. I first put on like this red shirt, but you could see like my stomach and I wasn't that confident. And I feel better in this, even though I kind of look like a clown. But it's already 4:44. Oh my gosh, angel numbers have been following me around for like a week already. But it's already 4:44. I haven't done any leggy froggies, so I'm only gonna take the one and then I can take my glue gun that I can heat up there, take some felt eyes, and then we'll see what we can do. But we're about to leave. I just had to set up my son's diaper bag. I don't really use a diaper bag, I just put it all in my purse, but yeah. And then we are leaving. I need a Red Bull so bad. Not need, but want. We are leaving 6 minutes late. And I just asked Instagram if I look like a clown and one person already said yes. So I brought an extra outfit just in case, because I don't want to look like a clown. Okay, it's 6:09, we just got here. Parking is a mess and I'm already stressed out. We almost wrecked like 500 times. Maybe just like twice, but I have about 25 minutes to set up, 35 minutes to set up, but we're gonna take everything off the car and then I'll show y'all the setting up process. This is a mess. This parking lot is so small for 40 people. It's already 6:26 and we have to park like away from the area and we have to walk. It's probably like 100 feet maybe, but it's so unorganized. But We're about to start setting up, so we have to look at the bright side. The bright side is that it's a night market and it's not going to be so hot, even though it's so hot right now. It's 104 degrees. But I will update y'all here in a little bit. Okay, I have one table set up. It looks pretty full. So I have like the mushroom boys and then the whales, leggy froggies, and that's about it. And then I'm gonna put the bees on this side. I kind of feel like I probably should have done like 2 tables in the front because there's not that much walkway space, but it's okay. So I'm gonna put up all the bees and then mushroom boys over here. I put some mushroom boys on that table, and then this table of course is gonna be like the random table. So scrunchies, donuts, flowers, dishcloths, totes. But it is so freaking hot. I am sweating so much. I don't know if you can tell, but I did the poll on Instagram, and the last time I checked there was more no's, but there was a lot of yeses. But I think I'm just gonna leave the shirt on. It's too late to change, and I did not buy a Red Bull. I'm so thirsty too. Guys, we made our first sale when I was still setting up, so yay. So this is what it looks like. So I did just like the random table per usual. My pin isn't working, so I can't do price tags or even write down like what I make. I'm gonna see if I have a pin in the car, and if it's loud, it's because like the trucks over there are all like, they have generators, so it's really loud. And then I have like the bees over here, and then the little mushroom boys. I'm in love with this blue one. It's so cute. But we will see how it goes. I am sweating so much, but it's 7-11. But I will keep you all updated in a little bit and see if we make any sales. Okay, it's 8:01. My son just went to sleep. He's being like fussier than normal, and my brother is supposed to help me take care of him, and he just went to the car. So my neighbor was nice enough to help me during a transaction. Hello. And no, it's okay. And then but she was nice enough to hold him during a transaction, so that was good. But he's out, and we have done really well so far, but I will keep you all updated. We have made it past half of the page. My son woke up already. I'm not sure what time it is, but it is getting a little bit cooler and it's going down, but it has been a really good market. We have one baby leggy froggy left. So if y'all do markets, baby leggy froggies, I'm selling them at $5, which is a little bit cheap, I feel like. But they're selling, so that's all that matters. The baby leggy froggy, not even 2 minutes later it's sold. So I have none left. I do have one of the regular sized ones, but he's not getting that much attention. I think, I'm not sure why, but baby leggy froggies are the way to go. It's 9:16, it's starting to get dark out, and let me show y'all everything that I have left. So I have these, this one, like always full just because it's just like random stuff, but we've done pretty good. And I'm about to turn on the LED lights. Guys, the LED lights are such a vibe. Let's see what it looks like from way over here. I love it. I had to put like bees over here just because nobody was really walking to the sides. Everybody was just coming through the front. So I think I should start putting 2 tables in the front, because people don't usually like walk towards the sides. But this is what it looks like. Guys, they turn on the lights out here, so now I'll probably put the LED lights off. But yay, we have lights. Okay, it's a little bit minutes past 10, but let me show you what we have left. I don't think anything happened from the last time I updated y'all. They did turn off the lights. I'm not sure if it was like automatic or what happened, but this is all I have left. But we did pretty good. It was a good market, and I will definitely be coming back if there's another one. I just got home. It's 11:08. I already changed into what I was wearing earlier. I have like a really bad headache, but I will just let y'all know like the pros and cons tomorrow and everything. But I'm like out of focus. I'll see y'all tomorrow and then just explain everything about the market and what I thought about it and all that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, long time no see. It's literally been 1 week since I went to the afternoon farmers market or the night farmers market, but I just wanted to give y'all a little recap. I don't have my sales in front of me. I'm not sure where that spiral is at. It's probably in the garage, and I literally have a little bit of time to film this since my son is super active now. But from what I remember is baby leggy froggies were the #1 seller. I think I took about 20. I'm not sure exactly how many I took, but they all sold super fast. I did sell them at $5, which is a good price because they are super tiny, but I kind of want to move them up to like $7. But I feel like $5 is just so easy, so I'll probably just end up leaving them at $5. The next thing that sold, bees did not sell at all. I probably sold like maybe 2 bees, which I was really surprised about. And I think whales were my next best seller, and it was just a typical whale pattern made out of Burnett blanket. And those I sell them for $16, so I got a little bit of a higher a higher amount because of those. There's another nighttime market, and I am looking to do it. It's at the end of the month, and honestly I think that I will make as many baby leggy froggies as I can again, so, and just keep them at $5. We're really into the smaller items, so that's something to think about. I did sell, the most expensive item I sold was $35, and it was a cute sloth. I did a pattern, sorry for all the yawns, I'm so sorry. I did a pattern test for All From Jade of her sloth, and I sold that for $35, and it sold super quick. Will probably just continue making smaller items under $20. Okay, also I did get asked if I had a pig like 3 times, so I don't know if pigs are popular or if people just really like pigs and they just really wanted a pig. I also got asked to do a shark, so I'm going to see how I can get the whale pattern to turn into a shark, and maybe that will bring up some sales. I only got asked about the shark 1 time, but it would be cute to have different aquatic animals. I do need to start making jellyfish again. I love the jellyfish so much, and I need to make more. But that is it for today's night farmers market video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, just like, comment, and subscribe please, and I'll see you in my next video. Also, don't forget to smile. Bye! Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a voiceover. I'm already at my market, guys, and I just finished setting up, so I'm going to show y'all, but I don't want to get copyrighted because of the music, so I'm just going to do like a silent one, or I'll do a voiceover. But let me flip y'all guys around and then I'll show y'all what I have. I just showed y'all, but I'll keep y'all updated on how it goes. It is a 2-day market, so today it's from 4 to 9, and then Saturday it's from 10 to 4 or 10 to 5. There's no one here yet, and it is already like 4:30, but I just finished setting up, so it's okay. I have made 1 sale. I made 1 sale while I was setting up, but we have Georgie here, and then George is helping me for a little bit. I think he might leave though. But these grid walls, oh my gosh, if you don't have grid walls, get grid walls. This is my first time using them since I haven't been doing markets recently, and they're amazing. But I want to show y'all other people's stuff, so I'm gonna walk around and show y'all. The market is freaking huge, and it came with like these backdrops, which I think makes it look so good. See, look at me with all a Z formation. The only bad thing is it's hard to get like in and out, but once the market's actually starting, I won't be needing to get out, so I guess that's a good part. Also, there was somebody that recognized me, and she had told me that she is subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I was so shocked. She was like, I knew you were from Texas, but I didn't know what part, and I saw you. I didn't get her name, so if you're watching, thank you. Thank you for being here. But that was just crazy. It's my first time being like noticed in public. We haven't made another sale, so we've only had one sale, and then someone did come by to look at the bee keychains, and I told them it was $10 and they ran away. So I don't know, but I am in a good spot. The food trucks are right here, so it is loud, but people that are getting food are coming straight over here and looking at my rainbow little table, so that's good. 7:30 and it's dead. I've made like 3 sales, I think, but the lady next to me just told me that there's like a bunch of trunk or treats out right now, so I think everybody's getting free candy instead of coming to a market. But hopefully tomorrow is a lot better, but we still have like an hour and a half, so I'll keep y'all updated. He finally fell asleep and my head hurts so freaking bad. I am back home already. I just got out of the shower. I need to brush my hair still, but it was pretty good today. I made maybe like $200. It was slow, and my neighbor said that there was a lot of trunk or treats like tonight, so maybe that is why not that many people came. I feel like I look like I don't have eyebrows. Oh my gosh. But tomorrow it's from 10 to 5, so hopefully that is better and we get more sales. The main seller was octopus, so, and they're amazing. They're not amazing to make, they're really fun to make and just simple, and I can do it without looking or thinking about it, so that's good. I didn't make anything while I was there because my son was a little fussy, like a little, and then he fell asleep, and then at that time we had gotten food, and I just didn't crochet while I was there. But I did take a lot of things to finish. Also, can we just talk about my rainbow table? I love it so much. But I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm probably gonna make some 2-inch eyes for my bees and sweet snuggles so that I can put those on the table, because I only have one size of bees. I only have the $18 bees out of Parfait Chunky, and I do think I need like a bigger size. I look so pale, but I do think I need like a bigger size just to add some more stuff to that long table, because I feel like it is a little plain and the scrunchies are taking up a lot of room, but that's not how I wanted to display them to begin with. So I'm kind of sad about that, but I think if I add bees or larger items, I think I have more blights that I can put, like the unicorn, standing unicorns. I just have to add eyes to those. So I'm gonna make some 2-inch eyes. I'll either make them right now or tomorrow morning, and then hot glue those tomorrow so that I can set those out on the table. And then I'll show y'all if I do end up doing it. Hopefully I do have time, but I had to like take my son a bath, and then we'll probably watch a movie, and I'm already sleepy and my head still hurts. So also there was somebody else that recognized me from Instagram, so that was exciting. Like, so I got recognized 2 times. Oh my gosh. This is just like horrible lighting. I look like a crazy person, but I will see y'all tomorrow for day 2 of the market, the last day. Good morning, people. That was weird. Why did I do that? Good morning. It is 9:17, so I'm on my way to the market. It starts at 10, but I'm gonna go buy a peace tea, a Red Bull, and menudo. I want menudo so bad, and my throat hurts. I think it's because I fell asleep last night with my hair wet. After the clip last night, I think it was like 11:30 maybe, I knocked out. I could not keep my eyes open for nothing, and I did not want to wake up this morning. And so my hair was soaking wet when I fell asleep, and my throat hurts now. But I'm in the truck, and it's so crazy how different the pedals in my car are compared to like regular gas vehicles. Because I don't even, like, in my car, I don't have to use my brake at all. Like, the brake is honestly like pointless in that car, and it's so weird that I have to like use the brake in other people's cars. I don't know, it's crazy. But I will see y'all in a little bit when I get there. I did get a message last night that someone was trying to buy stuff, and they ended up putting like 5 items in a different spot so that they could pay today. They didn't realize that it closed at 9, and I left right at 9 yesterday, so that's funny. I'm glad that they told me, because I would have been like, what the heck, why is stuff like misplaced? But I'm about to pull up to Ken Quick, and then I will see y'all in a little bit. They didn't have a PC. And guys, do y'all know if Red Bulls are like going extinct? I cannot find yellow Red Bulls anywhere. They are like gone off the face of the earth. Sorry, I'm reversing and I decided to talk to y'all. But I literally bought, Walmart hasn't had them at all, and the other day I went to Walmart and there was like 4, and I bought all 4 of them. And then here they only have like regular Red Bulls, which are good, but I feel like they changed their recipe because they taste a little different now. And they've been tasting different for like 2 years now. So I stopped buying the regular ones and just buy yellow. But now I can't find yellow anywhere. And all I need to do is bring back the cranberry one. That's all I want, is a cranberry one back. It was the best Red Bull ever. But I'm on my way to go get menudo, which kind of sucks because it's like out of my way, but I really want menudo. And it's 9:23, and I think I can make it, and then I might be able to stop at a different store. Ooh, ribeyes. They're making ribeyes at 9 in the morning. Oh, it's like out of my way, and I think I might be able to stop at another store to check if they have peace teas, because I'm really craving one. But I will talk to y'all when I get to the store, or when I get to the market. See y'all in a little bit. I did my eyebrows. My mouth is on fire. Not because it's spicy, but it's just like warm. So we made our first sale already. It was $106, so that's exciting. I made a ghost face. They got a ghost face, and I made one in pink. I'm sure y'all saw it like in the beginning. And I was super nervous to make it pink because I didn't think anyone was going to purchase it, but they got it, so I'm happy that they did that. And I don't know if I told y'all that I got an Alani instead. So I got the mimosa flavor, and this is probably better than a Red Bull because it's only 10 calories and no sugar. I don't know how they do that. They make it taste so good without sugar. I don't know, but I'm here, and it's already, I think it's like 10:30ish, and it's still slow. They just opened at 10, so I will keep y'all updated with all the progress of today. And I had to park so far. It was a long walk, and then my menudo bag like broke. It's been a morning. Okay, it is 12 o'clock. I finished this large bee, and I have like 4 other bees that need eyes and wings, but I don't have any white yarn, so I could only make 1. And then I'm finishing up some whales that I made. I'm just crocheting that. It's 12, did I say that already? We've done a couple of sales. It's still not that packed, but there's more trunk or treats going on today, so we'll see if people come. But look at these eyes. I made 1/2-inch eyes. So these are 1/2 inch, and then I made 2 inches. I did not think they were gonna be this big. They're huge. But those are going on my Sweet Snuggles bees, but I can't do anymore. And I think that's it. We've done pretty good so far, but it is dead. There's not that many people walking at all, but I will keep going. Okay, we have done okay. I think it's 2 o'clock, so we have 3 hours left, and octos are the main seller. Someone just bought the elephant, and I have my scrunchies, and they thought that the scrunchies were skirts for the animals, which is pretty cute. But she was gonna use the scrunchie as a skirt for her elephant. So I thought that was cute. But we have 3 hours left, so I'll keep y'all updated. I'm eating a nerd, and like I'm like, I don't know what's going on with my mouth. It's 3:42 and dead AF. It is so dead. I haven't had a customer in maybe an hour and a half, and there's nobody here. Nobody. Hi guys, so this is going to be the portion where I tell y'all how my market went, and it is already Thursday, so this is about a week later. I did get sick. We got a stomach bug and it was horrible, and today's like the only day, or like the only moment that I can record, so bear with me. So this market overall was really good, but it was a slow market. I expected it to be a lot busier, just because from word of mouth from last year's market, I heard that it was a really good market and almost everybody sold out. However, this year there was literally nobody. I'm not sure how much people showed up, but it wasn't much at all, and it was never busy, which kind of sucked. But I did make some money. I expected to make at least 1,000, and I was stressed out about this market, and I was stressed out for no reason. But nevertheless, I'm happy that I went, and now I have stock for my next market, November 5th and 6th, and then I might do a market at the end of November as well. But in here, I wrote down everything that I sold. I just did it like rough, so I'm just going to tell y'all what items it is and then who the designer is. I'm not going to tell y'all how much I sold them for, but I will tell y'all the total at the end. So the first item I sold was one koala from Ren Meow. I sold 6 leggy froggies. That's including baby leggy froggies and the regular size leggy froggies. That one is from Not Jaded Co. I sold 2 Groots. That's a Katie's pattern. A Chunky Bee. I'm not sure who the designer is, but I'll put it in the description box. So I sold 1 of those. I sold 3 keychains from Crochet Grove. I sold 2 tiny dinos. So these tiny dinos are from the Chunky Bee, but I just modified it and turned it into a dino. I sold 7 pocket octos, and that's just a free pattern that I had gotten from Instagram, some like random user, and I modified it a lot. So technically it's kind of like a modified version of like a tiny octo. So whatever. I sold 4 mushroom boys from, I don't know the designer's name either. I will put it in the description box. 1 hippo from Ren Meow. 1 Blythe from Jen's Crafty Creations. 1 ghost face from, I'll add that in the description. And then a mini unicorn that I used from the Chunky Bee pattern as well. I just modified it. Another unicorn from Katie's. A squish from Hannah Gurumi. 1 elephant from Katie's. 2 scrunchies. That pattern's my own. And then 1 bee from Katie's. So in total I sold 5, 10. In total I sold 36 items, and I think it was about 12 hours total, which I feel is not that great, but it was slow, so I'm not going to get discouraged about that. So my grand total was $572. And my last customer, I think they were my last customer. My phone, I don't know what happened, and I was charging them out, so their total was $17, and then plus tax, I think it was like $18.02. Well, when I put the card in, it had said accepted. I pulled it out, and the screen went back to the beginning, and I was like, oh, like, you're okay. Like, it probably wants to charge you again. Well, I ended up not charging them, so I did lose $17, and they got their things for free. But I'm glad it was only $17 and not like a crazy amount. But yeah, my total that I made was $572. The spot was $75. So that's $497 that I made, and then plus yarn and all that. But I'm crocheting anyways, so I don't really count that. It's not, I don't know. So I made about $497 at my 12-hour market. But I will see y'all on my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to smile. Bye. Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can read by the title, today's video is going to be a market video. It is 8:18 in the morning. The market starts at 9 and it's 36 degrees outside. It is so cold. I just finished eating my burrito, and then I have my boyfriend's jacket right here, but it's really bulky, so I think I'm just going to use this for now, and then when I'm all set up, I'm gonna put that jacket on because I just like can't move in it. But I think that's it. Also, I know a lot of y'all have been commenting and DMing me that y'all want longer videos, so I am going to show y'all the setup process sped up, I believe. We'll see. There's water everywhere. It rained all day yesterday, and even like the market coordinators were like, if it's not safe for y'all to come, don't come. But I really wanted to come, and it wasn't that bad for me to drive over here. But I know like a lot of places near me, like an hour away, snowed. So yeah, but I am going to just set up, and then maybe I'll show y'all the process, and if you don't want to see it, then I'll just put like a timestamp so that you can just skip through that part. But I'm going to go set up. I'm so nervous. It's gonna be so cold. I also got a coffee. I can never just shut up. I also got a coffee, green Red Bull, and a mimosa Alani. I couldn't find the green Red Bull at first, so I got the mimosa Alani, and then I found the green Red Bull, and then I felt bad for just leaving the mimosa there, and I didn't want to walk all the way, so I ended up just buying it too. But I'll probably drink the Red Bull and the coffee. Okay, guys, are y'all ready to watch me make a fool out of myself? So this is all my stuff. I was able to park the car right here and then just take everything out. I am in someone else's spot, but they had, like, they're just moving over, and I think they're mad, but it's okay. But I'm going to set up, and I'm just going to put you on a time lapse. So many people have heaters. I want a heater. Okay, so the base is all done. I'm only gonna do 2 tables so that, just because we're like really close right here and nobody can actually like walk through the sides unless I do the U, and I don't really like doing U's. So I'm just going to do 2 tables in the front. I'll put my Christmas tree in the middle, and then just random stuffies on the sides. So we'll do a time lapse of that. Guys, y'all fell right as my Christmas tree fell. So my booth is not that stocked up, but it is really windy, and there's literally like 13 vendors here, so I'm not going to go all out. I did have to get my Christmas tree down because it keeps falling, but I'm gonna put something else there, but I'll show y'all what it looks like right now. It is really bare, so just keep that in mind. Oh, this axolotl is upside down. Guys, I made a rainbow line of axolotls. If you want to see my picture, go on Instagram. Follow me. Look at this little cute T-Rex. It's so cute. Okay, Let me take a picture right quick and then, or flip y'all around to show y'all, and then put the extra table back in the car just so it's like less things that I have to put away at the end. Also, look. Guys, it's raining now and I really don't want my stuff to get wet, but there are people here. I've seen like 4 different families and it's like a group of people, so like each group has like 3 people, so maybe we can get one sale. I did buy this cute little gnome. Maybe I shouldn't show it. It's for somebody, but I bought that gnome and then I bought a gnome cup. But yeah, there's one here. Okay, it's about 10 a.m. There's so many people that are leaving. So I was wrong earlier. I said 13 people here. There's 18 out of 44, and there's already like 3 people that have left, and then the people like catty corner are leaving. It is super cold. I've only done 2 sales so far, but I might pack up early. This might be a fail. But I will let y'all know. It is so cold and it's starting to rain harder. Or not harder, but like it won't stop. So this sucks. Okay, I counted. My grid walls fell. I just counted and there's only 8 people left, and I think I honestly want to leave because no one's coming to buy plushies, but I'll stick it out. It's almost 11. I think at 11 I'm gonna leave, but this market was such a fail. And you can see, I don't know if y'all can see the rain, but it's so cold, guys. I'm not gonna stop saying, I didn't even drink my Red Bull. 11:10, but I am going to pack up. So this is going to be the end of the video. I only had 2 sales, so let me show y'all what I made. I sold 1 axolotl for $20, 2 leggy froggies, and 1 octo for $36. So I made a whopping $56 today. The booth fee was $30, so I made $26, which is not bad, but it is super cold and my toes are freezing and I just want to go home. So I am going to leave early. It's only 50 minutes early, so I don't feel that bad, but there's only 7 of us here now because some truck just left. But I feel like honestly no one's coming for my things and I don't want to just waste my time here cold, and I just want to go home. So this is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to smile. Bye. Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another market. So today is November 5th. Today is my Christmas market and it's a 2-day one. Everybody's booth looks so good and mine looks not as good. But right now I'm making this sign. I'm wearing a mask because I got a massive cold sore on my lip conveniently. But if you have me on Instagram, you know that my stuff rode in the dirt yesterday when I was setting up. So I had to make my smaller items spread throughout 2 tables because I wasn't sure how much I was going to be able to save. But I was able to save quite a bit. So I'm going to put those up in a little bit. I'm just making the sign right now and then I will show y'all what my booth looks like. But I'm sorry that I'm wearing a mask. If y'all can't hear me, I'm super sorry. And then there's music playing. But it's 10, I think it's like 10:20 already. I'm not sure. But I will keep y'all updated on how the market goes. I added some larger stuff, so let me show you what it looks like. Excuse me. So this one keeps like going to the side, so I'm just going to lead him like that. But and then here's the front. But yeah, I will let y'all know how it goes throughout the day. We made our first sale. It was a sitting unicorn and it was $35, so that was exciting. But there's the Grinch here and he just picked up a kid and she started crying. But there's a lot of people here. Let me turn you around. You can like see people over here and then like some over here. But I will just keep y'all updated. Should I tell y'all that every time? I mean, y'all know I'm gonna keep y'all updated, but it feels so weird wearing a mask. I'm not used to it anymore. Hi. So we made a couple of sales. A lot of people are looking and they always say that they're gonna come back, but they haven't came back, so I don't know. I'm not sure if it's the prices, but I priced them all like I normally do. A lot of people I'm seeing are buying like dry soup is what I've seen like almost everybody pass by with, and door hangers. But we will see if anybody stops by. Someone's looking. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, it is 2:11. I have sold a little bit, but not as much as I would like, but that's okay. What is really selling are bees made out of sweet snuggles. I've sold already 4 of them, and I keep having to put more out, but I have my last 2 out right now. So I should make some of those tonight. A lot of people are like coming and stopping by, but their parents say that they have too many stuffed animals, so that sucks. But I am hopeful that we're going to make sales. I'm hopeful we're going to make sales, yeah. But my boyfriend's about to get here so he can give me some food. He made food, and then he's gonna take my car to go get our baby, and then they're going to be here with me for a little bit. So it does end at 5, so I have like about 3 hours left, but I'm hoping I make more sales. Farmers markets have not been good for me lately. It's so stressful. Okay, I have 10 more minutes left. The last 2 hours were like amazing, but the 5 hours before that wasn't that great. But the bees and then what else? Octopus were really popular, so I'm going to make sure to make some axolotls tonight, because I even got like messages on Instagram for axolotls, so I'm gonna work on those tonight. And then I have one that's halfway done, but I want to make some like out of sweet snuggles and then parfait chunky, and maybe get at least 3 done tonight so I can have those tomorrow. But today was pretty good, and yeah, I would show y'all what my table looks like, but it honestly looks the same because I keep restocking stuff. I do only have 2 sitting unicorns left, and I think I came with 5 or 6, I'm not sure. Oh no, I have 3 left. But I think I might do my table different tomorrow, because I feel like people aren't like walking in and looking at my stuff, they're just looking at the front table. But I will let y'all know if I do move it. And then we might buy something to block these people, because people keep reaching like from my table over here to look at their stuff, and I'm like, that's not even mine. And then some lady was like, oh yeah, she made those, and I was like, no, I didn't. This will probably be the end of today, so I'll just see y'all tomorrow. Okay, we made it to day 2, and I just asked the lady how many people showed up yesterday, and she said over 1,000, so that's cool. She did say that Sundays aren't that busy, so hopefully people do show up. And then I just saw this thing, and it's like another show for next Saturday, so I might, oh, I got 2 on accident. I might do it, or I might just go to the farmer's market, because I usually do well at the farmer's market. So I mean, it'll just depend on how I do today and how much that one costs, because I don't want to spend too much money. But yeah, and I brought my thing of axolotls. I edited my video last night and posted it this morning, and that video stressed me out so freaking bad. I need a new computer. But I'm going to work on axolotls and bee wings, and then I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Guys, someone just bought 3 of my large items, and it equaled up to $130. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. They did it like nothing, and they were like, they just like walked by and grabbed 3 large items. It was so cute. But I'm wearing a Santa hat. Hopefully I'll get one to sell, but we will see. And so far it has been a really good day, and it's barely 11:19. My phone, I don't know why my phone's screen, but I was thinking, because the Grinch is here and he hasn't broke character at all, I'm thinking if I can ask him to film a TikTok where I give him an item and then he like throws it or something. But I'm like so nervous to ask him, but I think I'm going to. He walked by, but he ended up like scaring some kids, so I'm gonna ask him when he walks by again. He did so much better than I expected him to do. He was amazing. He threw a bee and everything. He like said like stay away from LUMIEELLEARTT. He like even said the business name, so that's exciting. I'll add the TikTok right here. We did like 3 takes in the first one. He like was cussing and he was like, oh wait, I can't say that. And I was like, yeah, you can, it's okay. But he did so good. But I will show y'all right here so that y'all can see it.
Look at all this terrible joy. I hate good times. Silly, ugly gifts, making it a happy Christmas. Stay away from LUMIEELLEARTT. Boo.
I took off my Santa hat. It started to get annoying. It's already 2:30 and it has slowed down a lot. I am making a couple of sales, just like some stragglers that are coming in, but it's not that much. But yeah, I have an hour and a half left, so I will probably see y'all when I do the wrap up. Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. We just got to my market. It is from 12 to 5. Oh my gosh, a bee fell. We are about to unload everything and set up, so I'm just going to show y'all that process. I'm going to try the Z formation again. I am on a corner though, and I might put the grid walls up, but it is windy, so I'm going to have to like yarn all the pieces together or onto the grid wall. And yeah, we got to park like right here, so loadout wasn't that bad and we didn't need our wagon. Thank you to my beautiful boyfriend for helping me.
Not your boyfriend.
For my husband. For my husband for helping me.
Kiss me.
I'm going to start putting everything out. So let's do that. I also don't have any new things. My son's birthday party got the best of me and I got super tired yesterday. We fell asleep from like 4 to 8, right?
And then 8 to 7 in the morning the next day.
Yeah, he slept all night. He didn't wake up when Georgie woke up. I can get one to sell. I haven't got one to sell and they're so freaking cute. This car is in my way, so it's kind of like throwing me off because people are going to walk like straight in, but since this car's right here, I keep thinking people are gonna walk like at a diagonal, which is unrealistic, but it's hard for me to visualize, and I don't know if I should do grid walls. So I have these totes that I've had forever, but I'm just going to cut them out. I've been trying to sell them for like 2 years already. So now I know, don't do totes. because they don't sell.
Yeah,
Maybe I should tie-dye them. These, I've had them forever.
2 years.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna do rainbow and then axolotls all together because those are best sellers, and beads all together. Ooh. What is that? Yes. Look. Y'all can see my hair moving. It is windy. I don't want my stuff to fall. Huge. And then I took everything out of this bag, so all of this is just like skins and beads without wings or eyes. I see an orange leggy, but this is like so much stuff that I started to work on that I thought I had inventory for. And then I have to put wings on these jumbo bees, but I honestly do not know where I'm going to be able to put them. I'm gonna lay everything flat since it is windy. I don't want nothing to fly away and something happened like last time, so I'm going to try to organize this as best as I can so that it looks nice. So I'm just going to time-lapse that and then y'all can see it come together. Over a little bit because like logistics, and like I was gonna be catty cornered to someone else, and the people across from me, I was gonna be blocking them or something, I don't know. But this car still hasn't moved, and there's supposed to be vendors on this row, and nobody can like unpack because there's cars covering it. But this is what I came up with. It's super simple, but I just don't want none of my things to fall. My boyfriend did go and buy a tarp, so we'll see if it works or if he even finds one. But this is what it looks like, and then I'll add rainbow bees as I finish putting on the wings. Okay, so I added these totes. I was thinking today if someone spends like over a lot of money, I don't even know, like over 50 or over 75, I should just give it to them for free because I'm tired of seeing them. Then I have one beanie. I can't find my other beanies from last year. I have my bookcase, and then the 2 Santa hats, bees, leggy froggies, and then 2 big ones, the Sleepy collection, my axolotls, and then rainbow axolotls. I need to price all of these and price this one because this one is different than this one. They're like, this one's parfait chunky and this one's sweet snuggles light, and I don't want anybody to like get this one thinking that it's the $20 price. And then the dinosaur, and then I have the big items right here, but then it goes to rainbow, of course. That's what it's going to look like. I am excited to see if anybody shows up. We are like in a neighborhood kind of, so it's a venue, but it's like in a neighborhood, so I hope that people do come out. I'm not even sure what time it is yet. I don't think I can check on my phone. I didn't bring my camera because it's so much easier just to process, or just to import all the footage from my phone to the computer. It's so much easier. I used to do it and it would take me like, that was like the worst part of editing videos, was because my importing footage from my phone to my computer was horrible. I hated it so much. But I found out that you can just get iCloud on my Windows computer and import it that way, and it has been a lifesaver. So I think that's why I've also been so consistent, is because it's so much easier to import the files to my computer. But I am going to, oh, I still have that cup in here. Is my Red Bull still in here? Okay, I'm going to get all my bags out and then post pictures on Instagram and Facebook, and then maybe make a TikTok. Wait, never mind. Since this car hasn't moved, y'all want to go see everybody else's stuff? Let's go look at everybody's stuff and then we can come back. I'm so bad. I always leave my purse everywhere. I just take it. I'll just take it. Maybe I'll find something I want. I hope my husband, he got mad because I got him boyfriend. Hope my husband can bring me food in a little bit. My throat hurts, guys. Okay, let me turn you around.
In my bankroll, why you running away from me? I don't know. The thirsty, I'm your Paco. Why you running away from me? I don't know. I maybe see me say I missed that little feeling when I kissed your face. I was feeling so warm, now I'm feeling so cold. Can you come and hold me? I don't think I'm okay. Tell me that you're okay. Every single thought inside my brain replacing your face. I don't think I'm okay. Tell me that you're okay. Every single thought inside my brain replacing your face. I don't like fighting, so it's alright. Fighting when I don't like dying. Let it go. Yeah, let it go. 10 toes in my bankroll. Why you running away from me? I don't know. Paco, why you running away from me? I don't know. 'Cause I don't like fighting, so it's alright. Fighting when I don't like dying. Let it go. Yeah, let it go. It's been a while since we last spoke, baby. You were so cold that you drove me crazy. Don't know where to go, lose control. Think I need to let it go. Yeah, let it go. My heart so easily. And all the times we spent are just memories. 10 toes in my bankroll. Why you running away from me? I don't know. The thirsty, I'm your Paco. Why you running away from me? I don't know. 'Cause I 10 toes in my bankroll. Why you running away from me? I don't know. Fighting when I'm thirsty, I'm your Paco. Why you running away from me? I don't know. Yeah, let it go. Save my soul. And don't let go.
Tacos y tacos de asada. I am currently ending up the corners of my business cards. So this is what my business card looks like, and then the back. I am so dumb. I actually put my phone number on the back because when I was doing, like, no one calls me though, but if I want to do Etsy orders, someone can like get an Etsy order and just I'll put my business card and then they can call me. So I need to get new business cards, so I'm trying to get rid of them, but I'm just rounding out the corners. I think it looks so much better. It just looks like professional. I also put like a little, oh my gosh, I put a little octopus in the raffle. There's like 5 raffle boxes, but I only did 1 item. Guys, what is this? There's one on the dinosaur too. It looks like a pin. What the heck? I haven't made a sale yet, but I've had so many kids look at the axolotls and then they run away. But I am finally charging my phone. It was at 10%. But can y'all hear that noise? This is a generator from the food. And then we had to attach the canopy. Can y'all see the string? We attached the canopy to the trash can because the canopy almost flew.
You used to call me sweetheart. It was different when we first met. Fast car with your hand on my headrest. Wow, your voice was my favorite sound. Oh, but now you say you miss me. Haven't seen you in a while since you did what you said you would never do to me.
It is 1:30. It has been an hour and 30 minutes and I haven't gotten a sale. There's not that many people here, and then the people that are here haven't came over here. That's like honestly the truth. Oh, my hat is moving. Someone did like the Santa hats and they asked me how much they were and I said 30 and then they left. So I don't know if that's too much. I thought it was really cheap because they take forever to make. I don't know. We will see. This is the first event I have done with this lady, and this is her first event that she has hosted. Is it called host? I think it's host. So, I don't know. I like this lighting right here. I made my first sale, guys. It was an axolotl, a yellow one. Guys, it hasn't even been a minute later and I sold another axolotl. I sold a pink one, the little ones. And she had a pink shirt on and she already had like a pink unicorn plushie. So she's all pinked out today. I always have to, I just turn off my card machine just so it doesn't, I just got a lot of notifications, so it doesn't run out of battery, but I just keep it in my little fanny pack. Just sold my jumbo axolotl at a Parfait XL and Sweet Snuggles. I don't know which yarn I used on those, but it was $35 and I just sold that one. So I've literally only sold axolotls and then 2 baby leggy froggies. Axolotls are so popular. Why? I just sold an axolotl on Instagram. A lady that usually does markets here in Midland, she messaged me. She had commented on my post saying that she needed one, and then she messaged me and said if I still had any pink ones left that she wanted it, but I only have large. She took a large. So I have 1 axolotl left. I've been trying to put the bee wings on these bees, but there is bees everywhere. So there was a bee on the bee a while ago. I was able to finish one, but I'm like scared of the bees and I don't want to like do any fast reactions and then it sting me. So I'm just sitting here still as a stick so it doesn't attack me. But oh, her hair is like sticking straight up. They're doing pictures with Grinch today inside, and there's so many people like that are dressed up or like all in pajamas, like the families. It's so cute. Okay, it's 3:10 already, so we have about 2 hours left. Everything that's sold is an axolotl, a bee, or a leggy froggy. And the person who messaged me on Instagram is on her way to come and pick up the axolotl, so I already have it packaged and everything. And it's been pretty slow, but it's okay. It's fine. I have one more market for the before the end of the year, and then I don't know. But one more market. So we have about 2 hours left in this one, and then we'll see if we can get any more sales. I just want to lay down and take medicine. It's about 3:45 already. There are people here, but no one stopped at my booth. But I did just eat a candy apple. Fun fact, when I was pregnant, that was like my biggest craving, and I never got a candy apple. It was only $3. It was so fucking good, and I forgot to show y'all. When they told me that it was $3, I was like, that's it? It was little, but I gave them 5 because I felt bad. It was so good. I want another one. I couldn't decide if I wanted a candy apple or a popsicle because there's so many kids that are walking by with popsicles and they look so good too. My friend is here too. She sells cups and she's doing so good. I'm so proud of her. But I have about an hour and 15 minutes left. My phone's about to die and my boyfriend will be here in a little bit. We might have to do the time lapse on his phone because my phone has, I think, like 6% now. So I will talk to you in a little bit. 4:30, we have 30 minutes left of the market. I sold another axolotl and another baby leggy. So that's all I've sold. Oh, and I sold a little acrylic heart that I've had since like last Valentine's. So I'm glad that's out of the way because that and blueberries are like my only acrylic items that I'm trying to get rid of. But we've done good so far. I'm back home. The market was alright overall. It wasn't like the worst market I've ever been to, and it also wasn't the best market I've ever been to. But I have one more market on December 17th, so I will vlog that for y'all because I'll still be daily uploading. And that's going to be the end of today's video. Bestseller was axolotls, so if you have an axolotl pattern, make it. But that's gonna be all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to smile. Bye. Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. It's market day. It's the last market of the year. It is 8:20 in the morning. I was supposed to be here like at 8. We're supposed to be done setting up at 9. It's 28 degrees outside. It's so fucking cold. My boyfriend packed up the car, so we'll see if he missed anything or if he did a good job. I'm super nervous. My hair, I washed my hair yesterday and it's still wet-ish, but I love this big beanie. I'm about to start setting up. They said to set up like in our usual spots or set up like at the street, and I feel like I don't have a usual spot because I haven't been coming like regularly, so I think I'm gonna set up in the street. I like the street better anyways. I just wish I was too scared to like pull my car in there because there's so many cars, and it would have been way easier if I could just pull in my car. But I have my Red Bull. I need something warm and I'm hungry already. I hope there's pizza because I'll probably get a pizza. Okay, I'm gonna go set up before someone takes up the street spot, but I will see you in a little bit. I can't remember if I brought my business cards or not. I hope they're in here somewhere. But it was 3 trips, not so bad. I hope on our way back we can do 2 trips. I hope I have a good day. We'll see. Now let's watch me struggle because it is so hard for me to put up the canopy by myself. But so far that I see, he did a really good job. He brought all 3 grid walls. I'm only gonna use 2, I think. And then he didn't bring the Christmas tree, which is okay because I probably wouldn't put it up, and it's not windy, but it probably would have fell. I'm gonna get out of the way because someone's coming. It probably doesn't look like it, but that was like 20 seconds ago. But I am going to put you on a time lapse so y'all can watch me struggle, and let's hope I don't make a fool out of myself. Also, if y'all watch my Amazon video about the weights, let me show y'all. Okay, so this weight usually comes with a plug, but it's lost and all that stuff keeps coming out. So if y'all need another reason not to buy these, here it is. Guys, I did it. I only had a do one side and then the other side it worked. The first side didn't work, but the second one did. Last time I had to do it like 20 times and then I finally asked someone for help, but I'm getting better. Look, I can't wait to get a new canopy so it matches my aesthetic, but for now this is what we're working with. So I'm gonna put the 3 tables up. I think I'm gonna do like the outside U, and then I have 2 grid walls. I'm not sure how I'm gonna place them, but we can figure that out together. And then we'll do placemats, and then I'll do have y'all watch me set up. But I'm going to not record I was gonna say trees. What am I trying to say? I won't record me putting up the tables because I don't want my battery to drain and I'm on my phone. So I will be back in a little bit once they're all set up.
In the summertime, and it's such a crime, 'cause we're in our prime. You will be alright when the stars align.
Okay, this is what I ended up coming up with. I am not gonna put the grid walls. I ran out of time. It's already like 9:10, but I am going to flip y'all around, show y'all. I really need to stock up on rainbow things, and then everything is like really flat again, but it looks good. So let me flip y'all around.
'Cause you are mine, and you satisfy me, and you satisfy me, and you satisfy. I know games and I know you want it, 'cause I'm always honest in my veins.
Okay, the pizza people aren't here, so I didn't get a pizza, but there was a Filipino one, and they had noodles for really a lot of money, so I might get noodles later on, like maybe like in an hour. I feel like it's too early for noodles, but I am just waiting. It's like 9:20 and people are here. Hello. There are people here. She didn't say hello back. It's okay. My lips are so chapped, guys. That's so gross. I'm so sorry. But I will check back in when I make my first sale. Hopefully it's soon, but we will see. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Please. Feel like my toes are going to fall off. It's 10 o'clock. I went to go get the noodles and they kind of took forever. The line was really long. I think I took like about 10 minutes and I came back and there was people waiting at my booth. So I made 5 sales back to back. I'm so grateful. But that's a good start to the day, even though it's already been 1 hour. But I'm excited for my noodles. They had like 6 different kinds and I just told him I want noodles, but I don't know the difference. And he told me like one of them was the safest bet, so I just got that one. And I can't wait to eat them. I hope they're good. I really need chapstick. Okay, let's see if it's good. It is heavy and it smells really good, so let's do a first impression. Ooh, it looks good. Okay, let me flip the camera around so I can show y'all. Someone was here, but let's do a taste test. I don't think I've ever had Filipino food, but it smells like it has a lot of flavor. I don't really know anything about Filipino food either. Okay. Y'all see the steam? Okay, let's try it. Oh, it's really good. It tastes just like ramen noodles though. Are these like ramen, like regular ramen noodles? They're like, it's good. Good? What was that one called? I don't know. I think it was like pancit and it started with a C.
It looks pretty.
Yeah, it's good. It smells really good too. It has chicken.
The smeller's not working as good out in this cold, but
Chicken or pork?
something. Yeah.
It's good. I would buy it again. Guys, oh my gosh! Angel lights! I am so grateful for all these last minute shoppers. I've gotten so many sales, thankfully, and I got rid of the trays. So one of them I sold one of the Santa trays. I don't know if y'all saw, if I told y'all. I told y'all yesterday when I was live, but that I've been trying to get rid of them because I've had them for like 2 years. And then I just gave one away to like a regular customer, or her mom's a regular customer. She's a kindergarten teacher, and I was like, take it, please. So they took it, and then we've done pretty good on like the $12 items. The bee's so cute. This is the thumbnail picture. Okay, but we have 1 more hour left, so let's try to sell a little bit more. Hopefully, we'll see. It's 11:30. We have 30 more minutes left. It's going good. I just had a couple of sales. I think that's my only update. It's a lot warmer now. The sun came out and it's not as cold. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to edit this video tonight because I still have to go to a graduation after this. I didn't finish the noodles. They were good, but my neighbor got noodles and she got a different kind, and her noodles look so much better than mine because they're like the thin noodles, and I'm a fan of the thinner ones rather than thicker ones. So next time I'll get those, if there's a next time. But this is like successful last market, and then I'm almost, this is how many sales I've had so far. I need like 10 more to get to the bottom of the page. I have hat hair now. Gross. Hello. I didn't have to put my sign on the floor. He did bring it. I just didn't see it. That's okay. I'm gonna go walk around over here. We have like 20 minutes left, but I'm gonna walk around, see what else people have. I've already walked over here like a lot, but I haven't walked in the street. I didn't end up parking in the street or setting up in the street because there's so many people already here. 11:56, I'm going to start tearing down, and then I will let y'all know later on today. If not, I'll just put at the end of the video what sold and how much I made. But overall, it was a successful day.